The GTR badge has become synonymous with some pretty tasty motorcars over the years, and the new AMG GT-R you see here, all 577 horsepower of it, is no exception. The most powerful AMG in history is a full-on, no-compromise track monster. With adjustable traction control, a thundering twin-turbo V8 beneath its bonnet, and a £142,000 price tag to go with it. But what about the most famous GTR of them all, the one that's made in Japan and costs around half as much as its namesake from AMG? How does the legendary but now 10-year-old Nissan GT-R stack up beside the one from Mercedes? We devised a variety of challenges to find out, starting here with a simple time trial through our favourite handling course, with both cars' various drive programs set to maximum attack, but with their traction control systems still engaged. You can see from the split screen that they're pretty much neck and neck through the snake, despite the Nissan being four-wheel drive and in theory being the quicker of the two from point to point. The AMG understeers a little bit more than the Nissan, yes, as you can see, but if anything it feels a touch lighter on its feet, a bit more agile and just quicker in a straight line than the original GT-R. And by the end of the run it just pips the Nissan by a single tenth. Next test, cornering, and specifically how playful are these two GT-Rs on and a wee bit beyond the limit. Nissan first, and well, it doesn't do much really other than just get round the corner very fast indeed, with a hint of understeer in extremis, yes. Trouble is though, to get the best out of the Nissan you need to disengage its ESC system, but if you do that you invalidate the car's warranty, says Nissan. Hence the reason Nissan asked us not to touch the magic button. Whereas in the AMG you can turn the 8-stage traction control system right off and do this kind of thing in it all day long, which might not be especially relevant to real world driving, but on a track it does give the AMG a key advantage. So the Mercedes wins this one and wins it fairly easily. Test number 3, the drag race. Except this time we've decided to make it a rolling drag race between 30 and 100 miles an hour, starting in second gear, in order mainly to eradicate the Nissan's eye-watering launch control advantage when it leaves the line, and to see how they compare side by side without the vagaries of a launch sequence. And as you can see, they are almost impossible to separate. The AMG just about edging it again as they cross the line at 100 miles an hour. So once more the Mercedes wins, just, but the Nissan is close enough behind it to almost not matter in the real world. Truth is, they are both outrageously quick in a straight line. Our penultimate test is one of noise, so we simply gunned each one from second gear upwards towards and then away from the camera and our microphones, and well, you can make your own mind up as to which one sounds best. Nissan first. The 10-year-old GT-R still sounds pretty tasty, but now the Merc and the AMG definitely sounds a bit more thunderous and a bit less technical than Nissan perhaps, and it's definitely